fresh eyes is the tool helps to generate new ideas or brings new and different perspectives to a situation or something we are already familiar with. For example, an artist use this technique often. A painter might just take a few steps back from the painting to get a new perspective on what he has painted. He may walk a few steps away, then glance back over his shoulder to catch a new perspective, or take a few steps away, then view his work in a mirror looking over his shoulder, which reverses his artwork, giving him fresh eyes. Each of these simple techniques give him a fresh view of his artwork. The second example is when you're writing a letter. Have you ever written a memo or letter, perhaps while you were in an irritated state, and then held on to it to review later? When you reviewed it later, were you relieved that you didn't send it out the first time? You had given yourself a chance to cool off and review the note with a different mindset. You might still feel the same emotional attachment to the original words, but you have tempered them by rationalizing the potentially negative impact of publishing them. The fresh eye technique looks directly to outsiders who are not so affected by the tunnel vision that can be experienced by practicing problem solvers. The basic model is: first, write down your problem simply, clearly, and in a non-technical format. Second, show it to people who have no direct experience of the problem and invite ideas and opinions. Recommend that they think about the problem for a few days. Write down any ideas and thoughts they have about what they see as the real problem and any potential solutions. It is essential that their expectations of your ability to use your ideas are realistic. Third, develop or reinterpret the ideas so that they become workable. You should anticipate the idea may be technically naive, but nevertheless still be creatively thought-provoking. Fourth, provide responsive feedback to the helper to show their contributions are appreciated, valued, and of productive use. If your helper feels undervalued, further help towards yourself will not be forthcoming. Equally, if your helper receives feedback of how their ideas were put to use, they will be only too glad to help again.
But for me, I see fresh eyes in a different ways. Sometimes we lost, we fail, we think that Allah doesn't love us and leave us, we dispute why I have to face this. Brothers and sisters, trust me, Allah tests you because He loves you. He tests you because He never leave you. Allah says in the Quran, do the people think that they will be left to say, we believe, and they will not be tried? If we face challenges, we get angry. Stop. Think like fresh eyes. Allah surely has the best plan for us, because there's always must be a reason why everything happened. Look at the sea. The water is blue and it's beautiful. The sea full of serenity, but only God knows the secret in it. The same is true of mankind. Cheers and love, but only God knows the secret of their life. If you are frustrated, turn your gaze toward the river. The water will still flow despite millions of rocks and stones that prevent it. And if you feel sad, turn your eyes to the sky. Always remember that Allah is always with you and He knows you better without you ask why. Just keep going, back up. Allah promised when He said, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah does not burden the soul except within its capacity. And فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا, then surely with hardship will come ease. Allah will never stop to test you, as He never stopped to love you.